What's going on, guys? G2 Jake here, and today I want to address a question that I see all the time on Facebook, Reddit, the forums, just all the time. What's that question? How do you tune a yo-yo? Now, first up, most of the time you're not going to be able to tune your yo-yo that has vibe. Vibe is 98% of the time caused by a loose bearing seat, and there's nothing you can do to fix that. But I do have some tips to help you smooth out a yo-yo. Basically, that's the best you're gonna do. Sometimes you can make the yo-yo perfect by doing this, sometimes you can't, but you can definitely make it a little bit better than what you have. So the first thing you wanna do, get a gauge on where you're at currently. So use the fingernail test, throw the yo-yo, put your fingernail right on it. So basically this one's dead smooth, but it doesn't stop me from showing you the tips. So there you go, you've gauged where you're at, and now what you're gonna do, take the yo-yo apart. Oh no, taking the yo-yo apart causes vibe, says some high-end yo-yo companies. It's a yo-yo, take it apart. All right, and then on your axle, you have a rounded side, which you can see right here, and then the other side's a lot flatter. So just remember that there's two different halves, so you know which half the axle is in. So right now, we're gonna take the round side out of this half, so the round side's pointing out, and screw it all the way into that half. Boom. Put it back together, retest your vibe. Okay, you got another gauge. Did that get better? Did that get worse? All right, well, we know where we're at least. Now, you see the round end is still in that same side, or pointing out that same side. You're gonna flip it over and screw it all the way into the other side. Put it back together, rinse and repeat. Did the vibe get better? Was it worse? Then you can kind of gauge where to go from there. That is the biggest tip I can give you, is just changing the axle from being all the way in one side or all the way in the other side. Now, the other tip I have for you is you put it back together. Try this for both sides if you haven't figured out a way that makes it pretty smooth yet, you know what I mean? Or just try it every way, because I know how you guys are with your vibe and you want it to be perfect. So you can have it a little bit tight, or you can really kind of crank it. Don't like get gloves on and super crank it so you've got grip, but no, just give it a little bit extra on both sides, and either the looser fit, just nice and how you would normally do it, like fingertip strength, and compare that to really cranked a little bit. The yo-yo's not going to move much more after you really crank it, but it's going to move a little bit, and that may or may not make the vibe better or worse. And try that same thing with the axle all the way into both sides. Rinse and repeat, and eventually you'll find where you feel like your yo-yo is going to play the smoothest. Those are the tips I have for you for how to make a yo-yo less vibey, how to tune a yo-yo, how do I fix my vibe, that question that's out there all the time. Those are my secrets, those are my tips. But like I said, most of the time, the bearing seat is bad. You're not going to be able to fix the yo-yo in the end. So just play it. It's a yo-yo, it's a toy, you can take it apart. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, share this with your friends so they know how to tune a yo-yo. Appreciate you guys, and I'll see you soon.